Hey there, and welcome to Cramer On Demand. Today we have an awesome show for you guys. We'll be talking about what it takes to create a great online experience. This goes beyond technology. It's an approach to pacing, content, and media that's unique to the virtual event audience journey. Today, we have Mark Wilson, Cramer's very own Executive Creative Director. Let's jump in. What does the agenda look like for a virtual event? Is it as lengthy as an in-person event?
While you're thinking about your event as a virtual event, we're thinking about it as a jumping off point for something that's larger, ongoing, and completely sustainable. So I love the idea of everybody who's out here now putting on a broadcast hat. You're used to producing your events, you're used to producing these shows. Guess what? You are in the broadcast business. So let's think about this episodically. Maybe we thought we were going to do this all in one day or over 2 days, but what if we recorded this in logical, thoughtful episodes and we're broadcasting at the same time once a week for 6 weeks, for example, or we're broadcasting over a period of time. You can use the same players, the same big ideas, the same kind of branding. We can record it all in the same sets or in the same locations. But now you've got a show, and now you have a channel and you're giving people a reason to keep coming back and to keep engaging with you.
Since sessions are shorter, do we still schedule in audience breaks?
Now more than ever, people want to be led and they want to be guided. And so in those breaks, we should be telling them, now's the time for you to connect with peers, or now's the time for you to connect with content that we have archived adjacent to this broadcast. But I think the main thing is that it's up to us to help guide our audiences into the activities that we want them to do.
On breaks during virtual events, do audiences have the opportunity to network with one another? And how can we promote audiences to interact with each other online?
It happens in a couple of different ways. So I really like the fact that you can have a live chat session going on while everything else is happening. Because to me, some of that casual interaction always tends to happen there because people are listening to a topic, so they have something in common, people are commenting on it, and it's a lot of fun to watch and it can be really engaging. Another way people can do it is obviously through a Q&A kind of at the end, where we call it social voting, where you ask a question and then the audience votes the question up or down. And then there are always options on platforms or some of the bigger, more robust platforms where we could have a general session and then I can send you into a breakout that a smaller group will have. And then from there, we can also set up chat rooms where people can continue a conversation, have an ongoing dialogue.
So Mark, final question for you. Do virtual events still have the same energy and spontaneity of a live event? And what options do clients have to enhance the audience experience online?
We've been broadcasting our live events for a very long time. And the beautiful thing about this experience, as difficult as it has been in many ways, is that people are getting new training and they can see how relatively easy it is to add a webcast to almost any live event. So you can do a hybrid of live and virtual, and now you have the experience because you've been forced into having the experience. You know what the processes are, you're going to be much more familiar with it, and you're going to realize that it's not that difficult to do, and I imagine that most people will be doing this going forward.
So the audience journey online may be different, but the need for strategy and creativity remains the same. If you have any questions about taking your communications online, please reach out. We're here for you. And speaking of being here, make sure you tune in for episode 4, Audience Acquisition for Virtual Events. I mean, if you build it, you're going to want to make sure that they come. As always, thanks for watching.